What's up you guys? Welcome back to XOXO Clarina. My name is Claire. Today we're talking about advice for high school seniors. I've been there, I've done that, I have stuff to share with you, and I want to share it. Before we get started, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I promise you won't regret it, and give this video a like if you like it. This video is actually part of my back to school mini series, so I'll link that playlist down below for you if you want to check out some other videos as part of that back to school playlist. Alright, without further ado, we're just going to jump straight into this video because I want you to get the content that you're here for. Alright, the very first thing that I'm going to mention is an app called College Hutch. I swear to you, I wish so hard that I had this when I was looking through colleges, even my junior and senior year. So basically this app, you can search for any college. Here I just have University of San Diego, which is not the school that I go to, it's the private one. And you can search for any school here. And once you do that, it comes up with all this great information. It has the number of freshmen, number of undergrads, acceptance rate, the average ACT, SAT, average GPA, all the stuff that you're going to want to know. If you can get in, how you're going to apply. You scroll down and it literally has all this info. It has admissions info. It has all the financial aid info. It has sports, which you can search for men, you can search for women, you can scroll through the different things that they have. It's basically a really, really awesome way to condense all this college information into one place. So instead of looking on all these different college websites and figuring out all of these things and looking these up on separate things, it puts it all into one perfect little place. And on top of all that amazingness, you can click on this favorite button to save the colleges that you like and are thinking of applying to. And my favorite tool is the compare button. So I'm just going to click on that. And this has been added to my compare section, which is at the bottom. You click on it and it lists all the colleges that you're looking into, and it puts all of this information next to each other, which I think is so helpful. You can look at the acceptance rate, average GPA, and locations and everything right next to each other. I think this is really great if you're actually really torn between schools. Even when you get your acceptances back, this is really good for when you're figuring out where you exactly want to go. And then there's this favorite section, which I only have San Diego State University since that's where I go, but you can scroll through all these different colleges that you have favorites and figure out which ones you want to apply to. There's clippings, which you can save from different colleges if you want to save certain different information from different colleges. And I just think that this is a really, really helpful app, especially to high school seniors. I wish I had this, so you better use it. I just realized I wasn't screen recording that entire time on the screen. The next thing I'm going to say is something that I know you've heard and I know you don't want to hear, but you have to keep your grades up, especially first semester. First semester, colleges are going to be looking more at your freshman through junior grades, but they do have access to your senior one. So if it's between you and another person, you want to keep your grades up. You want to keep your grades up second semester, but it really doesn't matter as much, especially if you've already been accepted into colleges. I'm going to be honest, it does not matter as much, not nearly as much. But first semester, you really want to keep those up. Alright, the next thing I have is dress up for every spirit opportunity that you have. You're not going to have an opportunity to do that again. Maybe for college parties, but it's not the same. It's not you dressing up with this big group of people that are in your high school senior class that are coming together. I always really loved spirit days, and I just thought it was really fun to be able to dress up with a gigantic group of people who are all coming together and unifying because we were graduating the same year. I think that's really cool. So I would just say, take the opportunity to do that. I know you've seen a million of those advice for high school seniors lists on Twitter about all this stuff about savoring the moment. All of those are true. It's going to go so fast, and you just want to take every opportunity that you can to spend that time with your seniors and be bonded with them. Alright, the last little quick tip, because this is a very quick video, is learn studying tactics now. So many people that I knew from high school barely studied going through high school, which is fine because you can get decent grades going through high school and not learning how to study, especially if you go to a normal high school. But you're going to need to study in college. If you are going to college and you didn't really have ways of studying or studying hacks or studying plans in high school, you're kind of screwed, I'm not gonna lie. You need to teach yourself studying tactics now. And senior year I feel like is a really great way to do that because a lot of your classes will be easier. So even though you don't need to study as much, you need to learn what works for you the best. You need to learn, do I want to use flashcards? Do I want to rewrite my notes? Do I want to read through my notes over and over? Do I want to read through the textbook and rewrite notes? You need to learn what's going to work for you, what's going to make you memorize things, what's going to make you do the best, what's going to perform the best on tests. You need to learn. And I just really wanted to throw this one in because there's, like I said, there's so many college students that I've met that had these great, amazing 4.0 grades in high school that are doing terrible in college because they don't know how to study. It gets harder and you're going to have to know how to cater to that. If you have any questions that you want me to answer about going into college, check out some of my other college videos or drop a question down below. I'd respond to all of my comments. I promise you that I'll respond to yours. And that concludes this video. If you have more questions for me, like I just said, leave it below. I promise I'm going to respond to it. Give this video a like if you liked it. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'll see you next time.